Hey, what's going on, family? T Speaks here. Listen, I started to get on today with a topic, and then it changed as I was getting on. So I have a message for those of you that are struggling, those of you that have questions, those that are having a difficult time, those that really wonder, when is it going to be over? Is it going to be over? And what condition are you going to be when it is over? Hang in there is the message. It is coming to an end. And I'm not just talking about it because it's the end of the year. I want you to be encouraged and understand that right now, no matter how difficult, no matter how trying, no matter how impossible it seems and feels for you right now, if you stay true to it, you're going to pass. You're going to get to the next level. You're going to be okay. I received a call yesterday from someone that I know very dearly, and they were literally irate, going crazy, and they just began to say, hey, I need you. Are you available? And being a servant to all, I was available. And they began to unload and tell me all the different things that are going off in their life. I mean, off like bombs. All the different trials, all the situations that they're faced with, all of the impossible task. I listened to all, and then I merely said in a calm voice, because it doesn't make any sense for you to be emotional and someone else to be emotional. And I said, don't worry. It's going to be okay. I understand that this right now seems difficult. I understand that sometimes you don't know which way to go. But what I want you to do is, no matter how big the mountain is, no matter how big the boulder is in front of you, remember, a roadblock can just simply be a detour to get to your objective, to get to your place. I want you to take it off one bit at a time. Focus on one aspect. And I asked the person quite calmly, I said, let me ask you a question. If you do all you can do right now to avoid a catastrophe, and you deplete yourself of energy, resources, and everything else, what happens next week if something comes up again? Will you be able to stop it? And their answer was simply no. So if they couldn't stop it, they can't stop it next week. This week, why do you think you have to put everything you have to stopping something? Sometimes the best answer is to let it go. Sometimes the best answer is to remain still. Sometimes the best answer is to stand down. I'm counting on you to look and evaluate your situation and decide what's the best course of action. But the one thing I can tell you that you are not allowed to do is lose your head and lose your peace, and do not forfeit your destiny. That's the place that you're going to arrive at intact in your mind. I told the person and reminded them, because they already knew, many of us already know, once you stop like a crying baby that's hungry, that's irate and going crazy, once you get the baby to calm down, then you can give it the food. And it's not as bad as it seems. It just appears that way in your mind. Tell your spirit, peace, be still, and begin to chip away at it 1 inch at a time. And I promise you, you'll begin to see that it's not that bad. It may be difficult to handle, whatever it is. I'm talking about loss. I'm talking about a loss of a job, a loss of a loved one. I'm talking about situations where people are in rehab. I'm talking about all kinds of things. Loss of, income, loss of a place to stay, loss of a relationship. It doesn't matter. Sometimes frustration. I'm getting all kinds of calls all over the place with all kinds of scenarios. But the one thing that's constant is that it is literally, first of all, in your mind. How you process it will begin to dictate how you proceed. Make sure you proceed with a clear head. I'm T Speaks, family. And remember, keep your peace. It will be okay.